morning, students. How are you? I think you are fine and safe at your home. I am very late here today because I have another problem. I had another problem. So welcome to my class, Badia Gandhi Online Primary School. So I am here today also grade 5 student, subject English and unit 19. This is Rahana, a teacher of Bashgari 1 Government Primary School, Bholok, Kishoreganj. And I am teach always English for today. So take you English textbook and pen and copy in front of myself. Last day, previous day, that means previous day, we have read the topic was a visit to Liberation War Museum. Today also we read out and recall the class again. So this is Sunshine Magazine, the magazine by and for the students of class 5. It is a part of global studies. So you can see here is the picture of Liberation War. They are shouting, and our today's topic is also Liberation War, but rest of the part. The Liberation War Museum. On 14 December, our class went to a field trip to the Liberation War Museum. Let's read out. Only listen. After that, you also listen and repeat after me. War Museum of Segunbagicha, Dhaka. The trip was planned as part of our Bangladesh and Global Studies course. Our bus reached the museum at 10 am. A guide was waiting for us. He welcomed us warmly and took us on a quick tour of the different galleries and exhibits of the museum. There were 6 galleries that exhibited rare photographs, documents and newspaper clippings and objects used by the freedom fighters and the martyrs of the Liberation War. At Gallery 3, our teacher read out to us the Declaration of Independence by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Some other visitors also stopped and listened to it attentively. As we went inside Gallery 6, we felt silent. We were sad as we looked at the personal belongings of some of our martyrs' intellectuals. Money bag, a solid shard and other such things. We left the museum at 12:30. Before that, it was a video film on our liberation war and our independence. It was an experience we will never forget. Okay, let's read out again. Okay. A visit to Liberation War Museum, Farhan Ahmed. On 14 December, our class went to a field trip to the Liberation War Museum at Agargaon, Dhaka. The trip was part of Bangladesh and Global Studies course. Our bus reached the museum at 10 am. A guide was waiting for us. He welcomed us warmly and took us on a quick tour of the different galleries and exhibits of the museum. At first, we watched a video clip around the Liberation War and our independence. There are 4 permanent galleries and exhibited rare photographs, documents and newspaper clippings and objects by using the freedom fighters and the martyrs of our liberation war. At Gallery 2, our rights, our sacrifice, our teachers read out to the Declaration of Independence by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Some other visitors also stopped and listened to attentively. As we went inside Gallery 4, our victory, our values, we felt silent. We were sad as we looked at the personal belongings of some of our martyrs' intellectuals. Our freedom fighters, a pair of glasses, a pen, a notebook, a money bag, a shirt, and other such things. We left the museum at 12:30. It was an experience we would never forget. So today we are going to find out, read the news story again. We read out the story at a time, two times. Write as many WH questions as you can about the news story. Begin your questions with who, what, when, where, why and how. For example, when did the glass go on a field trip? How did the students travel on the Liberation War Museum? Read the story again. Write as many WH questions. For example, when did the glass go on a field trip? How did students travel the Liberation War Museum? Now, look at the screen again. What is the name of the students' magazine? Who is the magazine for? WH question. Who writes the articles in the magazine? What is the title of the news story in the student magazine? Who is the writer of the news story? This is the WH questions. Now try to make another sentence from this text. Who left the museum? What is the name of the magazine? What is the name of the topic or text? When did the field trip? When did the field trip? When to go to the Liberation War Museum? When did the field trip go to Liberation War Museum? Where is the Liberation War Museum? What is the name of this museum? What is the name of this museum? How did they go to the museum? How did they go to the museum? Like this, like the example, you have to make the WH questions. By what? Which, who, what, where, when, how. By this number, okay? Let's have a look. Match the beginning and the ends of the sentence. Rabindranath Tagore wrote. Rabindranath Tagore wrote dash 26 marks our national anthem, the father of our nation, 16 December. Rabindranath Tagore wrote our national anthem. National anthem. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is the father of our nation. Yes, alright. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is the father of our nation. Rabindranath Tagore wrote our national anthem. Our Independence Day is on 26th December. Our Independence Day is on 26th December. Our Victory Day is on 16th December. Our Victory Day is on 16th December. Again, please repeat after me. Rabindranath Tagore wrote our national anthem. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is the father of our nation. Our Independence Day is on 26th March. Our Victory Day is on 16th December. Sacrifice. To give life for our country. Let's listen the summary of the lesson today. Today we have learned about the WH questions. You have to make some WH questions from the text to help from the text. What is the WH question? Which question start with WH words? It is called WH questions. You can see, for example, who, what, why, when, where, how. This is the WH questions. You have to make some sentences from this text. So we read out at first the text again and again, 2 times. After that we see some example for our textbook. After that we make some sentence from our own self. In this way you have to practice at your home. Okay. So I have homework for you. group work. You have no group work because you have no school. Answer the plan a field trip and you would like to take, answer the questions. Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? I would like to go to Sonargaon. I would like to go to Zoo at Dhaka. Where is the place? It is located in the Narayanganj. It is located in the zoo is located in the Dhaka. Who would you go with? Go. My family. Go with me. How would you get there? By bus or train or car? When would you go? When? In my holiday. What would you see there? I want to see there the ancient things of Sonargaon. Why would you like to go there? Go to the place because it is the ancient place of our country or well-known place. It is a well-known place. It is an attractive place. Again, where would you like to go? I would like to go Cox's Bazar. Where is the place? The place is located in Chittagong or Cox's Bazar. Who would you go with you? My family or my parents. How would you go to there? I would go to there by plane or train. Where would you go to? Go. I want to go there in my vacation or holiday. What would you see? I want to see the longest sea beach of the world. It is very attractive place. Why would you like to go this place? I want to go to like this place for my recreation. For my recreation, okay? In this way, you have to write down for your own self. Which place do you like most? Okay? So this is the homework for you. My dear students, in the meanwhile, I think everything is clear to you and everything is clear to you because I have discussed everything in a lesson. You practice this at your home and show your parents. After that, go to when your school will reopen, you also show your teacher. Thank you. I want to say goodbye because I am here late for today. So, practice makes a man perfect.